Welcome back here. We got a great event happening today in San Diego. It's the Taste of the Market happening at the Market Hall at the San Diego Public Market from 4 p.m. to 6:30 today. And today we got these two great guests. We got Chef Andrew Spurgin, very well known around San Diego, and of course Chad White with Plancha Baja Med. Good morning, you guys.
Hey, what's up?
This is fantastic. You going to be serving this stuff at Taste of the Market today?
Absolutely.
This is some of the items you've got. This is really neat. What do you have here, Chad? This is like
so we have apple wood chips, and we're just torching them so they get some nice smoke going. We're going to capture the smoke inside of this dome, and then all that heat will stay up inside here, and we'll transfer it over to this product so it'll smoke the apple and the kale.
So you transfer basically the hood of this over here, and the heat stays in there, and it cooks it up.
It doesn't necessarily cook it, but what it's doing is it's smoking it. So not giving it too much smoky flavor as if it was on the smoker, but just a hint of it to kind of like make people think about what's going on.
That's tremendous. I've never seen that before. Is this something you kind of dreamed up, or is it something that you kind of in the industry is kind of well known?
Well, as far as like this method is a little bit unique. Normally we would use a smoker, but for the live television show, we want to make it a little more standard.
I like this. I've got some ideas for my own house. Andrew, what you got cooking over here?
I'm making oyster poor boys.
Oyster poor boys.
Yeah.
So you get the sandwich with oysters in them, basically.
You're right. So these are Carlsbad Aqua Farms, local, and fried up with a little cornmeal and so forth, and with some tomatoes, mayonnaise, pickles from Root Cellars, which is a local pickler.
Local place, yeah, great.
And we built a whole bunch of different vignette restaurants down there today, and there's still a few tickets left, but they're going to run out and close up at 10 a.m. So if you want to get there, you need to buy a ticket now.
When you talk about kind of cooking up these little vignette type of things, you actually help design some of these places that are going to be featured at Taste of the Market, right?
The one I'm doing, I did. And then there's Melissa Meyer did a tortilleria that is like ridiculous. I mean, it's that you should take a camera down there and come down and we'll feed you some oyster poor boys.
Sold.
Seriously.
I'm in. That sounds good. Chad,
look at that.
Look at that. That's delicious.
I mean,
that's an oyster. How did you do that? That's amazing. So inside of there, you get the oysters mixed in.
Inside here is an oyster.
God, that's tremendous.
This is like about love right here.
It is love.
Yeah.
Oyster I've known grown men to weep.
I'm crying
stuff
now.
Like that. Are you crying?
Yeah.
It's getting in your beard, I think. The tears are. So, Chad, you're going to be featuring this alongside of some other things at the Taste of the Market today, right?
Absolutely. You know, we're doing local apples and local kale. We took the kale, we dehydrated it, we made some ash out of it. This adds kind of more of an earthy flavor to it to go along with the smokiness. We're using, and I'm paired along with Julian Hard Cider. They gave me these beers, and I made a nice reduction of Vincoto, if you will. Of vinegars and balsamic and the apple cider, and just reduce it down to nice, delicious gooiness.
Delicious gooiness. That's my favorite description yet for the day. But people that come down today, they're going to be able to taste stuff that they would not normally be able to taste at your average run-of-the-mill restaurant in San Diego.
Absolutely. I mean, we're having fun today.
Yeah.
So this is the best part of our job, is being as creative as we possibly can. And this is a great place to do it. In every other big city, they have these great markets.
Yeah. Like Seattle, for example,
yeah,
Pike's Place.
So we want to start doing that in San Diego. We're a big metropolitan city. We're trying to bring all these local restaurants and farms together and support them all through a nice market.
You know, we're becoming known for so many things in San Diego. Fresh produce, of course, farmers markets all over the place.
Great beer.
Craft breweries all over. I think we're the #1 in the nation now. And now we've got to get known for having our own farmers market. You're going to be down there today as well.
Affirmative. I'm going to be spicing it up with a little crystal.
Yeah, crystal.
There we go.
What is that? That's some type of hot sauce, obviously.
If you've got to here, try some of that.
I love spice.
You don't have any Louisiana in you unless you're eating the crystal.
I suddenly have Louisiana in me. That's tremendous. And I'm proud, by the way.
I'm
proud.
proud.
Southernness in me.
Yeah.
All right, so the hours again, 4 o'clock down at the, what's the location?
To 6:30.
Until 6:30.
It's on National Avenue. It's a big orange building. You know, if you can't see that, you're
blind.
Yeah, and you probably shouldn't
If
go.
you can't see, you want to be lost.
It's
because
down
it's
in Barrio Logan. There's so much culture down there. This is a great way to kick off that neighborhood and just kind of step things up with the new food scene.
You don't know where Barrio Logan is, just north of downtown San Diego. And it's a growing area, too. It's been there for a long time, a lot of history there. But I noticed a lot of restaurant mom and pops moving down to the area, serving fantastic food like you have today.
Las Cuatro Milpas is down there. Tacos al Paisa.
Chevy's
which I
used to be
love.
down there, or
Blueprint
Chewy's. They used to be
Cafe
down there.
Chewy's.
does
Yeah.
a great lunch down there.
They've got a good coffee house down there. Ryan Brothers is down there too, right in the barrio.
Yeah,
And
we had
Cafe
more
Moto
cars
as well.
stolen in Mission Hills than down there.
Well, they're all coming down
It's
today.
true, I'm
Check
serious.
it out. What's the cost to get in? Is it okay? Is it
It's $85.
not a bad deal? for all
But
the
we're taking the money to build a culinary school so we can pass the baton to the
Yeah.
youth.
It's all to help out that community down there.
One big yes.
One gigantic yes
Big
covers
one.
everything. Chad, Andrew, thanks you guys for coming
Pleasure.
in
Thank you.
and sharing this wonderful fair. We look forward to seeing you down there later today.